Hi everyone and welcome back to Dev Portal. In today's video, we are going to work on a practical project building a bank management system using the OOP concept that we have covered so far. This project will give you an hands-on experience with classes, inheritance, polymorphism and many more things. So let's dive right in. The goal of this project is to simulate a basic banking system with features like account creation, deposit, withdraw and balance inquiry. We will use the OOP concept principle to structure the system and make it modular and scalable. First, let me tell you the entities. So one will be the account class that we will create, that will act as a base class, and we will allow two subclasses that will be the savings account and current account. If we talk about the methods that we will allow, then it will be the creation of an account, then deposit and withdraw money that we can do, a bank balance check that we can implement, and transfer funds also we will see how we can do it. So let's go right into the account class first. All the classes I already created. We will cover the attributes that we need to create inside these classes and the methods. So we will start with the creating the account class, which will serve as a base class for different types of account. It will contain properties common to all accounts such as account number, then account holder and balance. So let me create private string account number. That will be the one attribute. Then private string account holder. It will contain the account holder name and then protected double balance. So three attributes I have created. Now I will create the constructor for this class. So let me create the constructor using the fields. So constructor also I have created. Now what I will do, I will create the common methods that are required within the account. So first public void deposit. So we will talk about the deposit first. It will contain double amount that I want to deposit into my account. So balance plus equal to amount. So amount I have added into the balance, and what I will do, I will add sysout statement as well. That will help me to understand what operation it has implemented. So amount plus space deposit and new balance also let me print. New balance is plus balance. So this is the deposit method. Same way we will implement the withdraw method. Public void withdraw, and this method will also take one argument, how much money I want to withdraw. And what I will do, I will check first the amount which I am asking to withdraw, it is sufficient or not. So if amount is less than equal to balance, then only I will allow this operation. Balance minus equal to amount. And again I will add sysout statement as well, so that it help me to understand what is happening behind the scenes. So amount plus this time withdraw and new balance is, I will print the balance as well. Okay, this is the case when balance is sufficient in our account. What if that amount which I am asking is greater than the current value? Then in that case I will add sysout statement insufficient balance. Here I have added the sysout statement. Ideally we should throw the exception saying insufficient balance, as we didn't cover the exception handling yet, so we will see later in futures. So let me save this code. Now deposit done, withdraw done. Now we will check the balance. Public void check balance. It will print the amount which is present in my account. So sysout and balance is, I will print the balance value. So in this class we have defined common attributes and method for depositing, withdrawing and checking the balance. Now how we made use of this encapsulation by declaring the fields private and protected, you can see in this class. So this class we have covered encapsulation. Now let's jump to the savings class. Here savings class act as a child class of the account class, so it will serve the purpose of the inheritance. So we will create two subclasses, one is the account class and one is this current account. One is the savings account, one is the current account. So these classes will inherit account class, so I need to write extends account. So this is done, and it will ask me to create constructor. So constructor I have created, but one thing, as this is the savings account, I need to provide interest as well. So one more attribute I will create, private double interest rate. So interest rate also I need to add, double interest rate, and this interest rate value I will save this dot interest rate equal to int interest rate. Rest of the values it will save in the account class. Not account class means it already has those properties inherited. So this is done. Now as we have created one more attribute, interest rate, so we need to provide the interest value as well. So for that we will create one method, public void add interest. Now inside this method double, first I will calculate the interest amount, interest equal to balance multiply by interest rate which I have told to this account is applicable divided by 100. Now this interest amount I need to add into my balance. So for that what I can do, already I have created deposit method in my account class. In this account class already deposit method is there. I will call this method in my savings class, saving account class. So deposit and interest amount I will provide here, and I will add sysout statement, interest added, and I will print the interest amount which I have added. So okay, this is also fine now. So the savings account class inherit the account class and add a new feature, that is interest, and add interest method calculate the interest based on the balance and the interest rate, then deposit into the account. Now let's go to the current account. So for this as well I will type extends account, and now I need to create constructor. In current account as well I will create one attribute, private double overdraft limit. As this is the current account, so some amount we can overdraft even the balance is 0. So for that I need to add here in constructor that parameter as well, overdraft limit, and this value I will say this dot overdraft limit equal to overdraft limit. So constructor done. Now as we have created the attribute, we need to create the method as well to serve the purpose for this. So for that overdraft, what I do, I will override the property of the withdraw method here. So public void withdraw, and it will ask the amount, so double amount. Now I need to check this amount should be sufficient. So again, if check, I need to add amount should be less than equal to balance plus overdraft value which is allowed in this account. So if it is fine, then I will minus the amount value, and same way I will add sysout statement. Here first I will print the amount which I have withdraw plus withdraw, and new balance also I will print. New balance is, so withdraw is done, if is done. Now else case, what if it is amount is not sufficient, then sysout, and I will print withdraw exceeds overdraft limit, and this is fine. So let me add the annotation override, that this method I have overridden from the parent. So in current account class we have overridden the withdraw method to allow withdrawals up to the overdraft limit. This demonstrates method overriding and how different account types can have separate or not separate specialized behavior. Now that we have defined our account types, we need to define bank class to manage the multiple accounts. This class will allow us to create, manage and operate on the account. So let me go to the bank class, and inside this class I need to create one list first. That list will store the account reference. List is a part of collection framework. Collection framework also we have not yet covered, but you can, for a better understanding, you can see list, it will store the objects in a continuous manner. We are not using array here because we don't know how many accounts we are going to create. List can expand dynamically. So private, let me give space first, private list, and it can store account. So I type accounts will be the attribute variable name, and new array list. I need to import, so it comes under java.util, and account class also I have created account. So list I have created. So in a bank, what operations we can do? We can add account, we can find account. So first let's create add account method. So public void add account, and this method will take one argument account, and I will add this accounts reference in my list. Add and sysout statement, account added. Successfully. So now add account done. Now we can search public. Now public, when I search I will return the object of that account as well. So it return type will be the account, find account, and it will take string account number. With account number I can search. So return, if suppose if that value didn't present in my system, I will return null. Otherwise what I can do, I can traverse the loop for account acc accounts, and if check, I can add acc dot get. Okay, so getter and setters we haven't created. Let me create that as well here. So I will create getter and setters of the attributes which are present in account class. So getter setters are done. Let me go to the bank class again, get, and let me save this code as well. Get account number dot equals. Okay, still it is giving error. Let me see. Okay, only check balance. Okay, only two string method we have created. 1 minute. Okay, now we have created getter and setters as well. Let me go to bank class again. Now get account number will give me this string. This string I will match with the account number which I get. So equals account number, and if it is equal, then I will return ACC. So this is also done. One thing I can do before returning null sysout statement, I can add and I can say account not found. So this find account is also done. Now what we can do more? Transfer. Yes, transfer fund we can do. So one in account we can transfer the fund from one account to the another account. So for that, public void transfer fund, and for this what all attributes we need? Let me think. So one, we need the account number from where we are going to transfer the money, then to which account we are going to transfer, and how much amount we are going to transfer. So string from account number, then string to which account I am going to transfer, to account number, and finally double amount which I am going to transfer. Now how I can find the accounts? So for that, already we have created find account method, that I will use it here. So account from account equal to find account, and I will provide from account number here. Same way, account to account equal to find account, and in this to account number I will provide. So from account object I have got, to account object also I have got. Now one thing to remember, in find account we have provided null value as well. So before applying any operation in these objects, we need to check these objects are null or not. So let me add if null not equal to from account, and condition null not equal to account. These null check, how we are checking it here, we can create utility class as well to create a basic method, and that method we can call it here. That is also you can do. So now from account, what I need to do, I need to withdraw the money. From account dot withdraw an amount, I will withdraw, and then to account object deposit I will call, and I will submit the amount. So withdraw done, deposit done. Now let me add sysout statement, transferred amount, then from account number to account number, and that is enough, I guess. Okay, one thing you can see here, we in withdraw method, if I open in accounts class, you can see here we have added the logs like insufficient balance. Suppose you have amount of 100 rupees in your savings account, but I am asking you to withdraw 110 rupees. In console it will say insufficient balance, but in bank class here it will deposit the amount still. So for that purpose we need to use exception handling. So that is not covered in this video, but we will try to cover in future. So bank class also done. So the bank class manages a collection of accounts, one thing, and using an array list. Then it has method to add account, find account, and transfer funds between the accounts. This structure make it us easy to add new functionalities in the future. As you can see, some of the code already we are using, like finding account we are not writing again some method, already it is present. So now let me jump to the main class. Now we are going to use this method, not method, entire system. So first let me create the bank class object, new bank, and now I will create two account. One is the savings account, one is the current account. So savings account, savings equal to new savings account, and in this I need to provide first is the account number. So SA starts with savings 123. Next will be the account holder name. So let me give my name. Then balance, initial balance, let me put 5,000, and interest rate it will be very low, 2.5%. So savings done. Now current account, current equal to new current account. In this as well, first account number it will be CA, means current account, and 456. Account holder name, let me give Harika. Then amount, suppose 10k, she is very rich, and 2000 is the overdraft limit. So now objects we have created, bank object done, savings account class object done, current account class object done. Now let me add these accounts into the bank. So bank dot add account, current let me add, and bank dot add account, savings. So account also added. Let me add comments as well, adding accounts into the bank, and here creating objects. So two things we have done. Now we will try to use the things that we have created, like methods. So first let me, suppose I am depositing savings deposit. First thing, let's deposit 1000 rupees, and let me run this code, and you can see account added successfully. Two accounts we have added, and it is saying deposit 1000 rupees and new balance is 6000. So this is working fine. Now suppose in current account, which belongs to Harika, she withdraw the amount, some amount, suppose 3000, she has withdrawn. Again let me run this code, and you can see initially she has 10,000, now she has 7,000. Now deposit done, withdraw done. Now I have created the account. This is a savings account for me, so let me call savings dot add interest. Otherwise what is the use of savings account? Again let me run the code, and you can see it is added the interest 150 rupees. Add interest also done. Now what we need to do, we need to transfer the amount. So bank dot transfer fund. Suppose I have asked Harika to transfer 5,000 rupees to my account. So Harika will transfer. So CA 456 will transfer money to savings account 123. Amount will be the 5,000. And after transferring the fund, the first thing we will do, we will check the balance. So current dot balance, check balance. Same way, savings dot check balance. Let me save and run this code, and you can see transfer 5,000 from CA456 to SA123. Now for this current account, balance is 2,000, and in savings account, balance is this. So in this project, we have successfully applied several OOPS concepts to build a simple bank management system. We used inheritance to create a specialized account type, methods overriding for customized behavior, and encapsulation to protect account details. This is just the basic structure of our bank management system project. If you want, you can extend this project with more features like user authentication, then account history and more. And you can also add exception handling as well. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy building this bank management system using OOPS principle in Java. If you have any questions or suggestions for improvement, drop them into the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Dev Portal for more awesome Java projects and tutorials.